Welcome to the Lost Podcast. I'm your host with Jacob Prunier and Cooper Kinnaly. I'm Jack McCann. It's great to be here. How are you guys doing?
I'm great. It's great to be here.
Yeah, I'm excited, man.
Very exciting.
It's been a long time coming. I know. Okay. I've said that like 3 times. This is like the first time you guys are watching that, but I've said that like 3 times. Okay. It's like, it's funny. I really wanted to make this. I didn't know that it would be a little bit more work than I actually originally
Very
thought.
complicated.
Yeah, it's been a lot of work. You almost have to build chemistry together.
Yeah, honestly,
Right. I feel like we got going earlier.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
no, we did.
You just got to
100%.
get lost
Just
in
for a
it.
little
You
bit.
just got to get lost
Yeah,
in it.
no, then the recording actually cut out. So
We had like a 30-minute thing. It just didn't save.
We'll figure it out, though.
No video.
It's learning steps. I mean, it wasn't even the greatest talk, but, I mean, progress.
yeah, we were going on tangents, That's how we
It'll
talk.
get better as we get experience, right?
Yeah, exactly. This is
Exactly.
why you just got to throw yourself in the deep end and
You
learn
need to
how to
try
swim,
everything.
right?
Yeah,
You
learn.
need to try everything.
Need to try everything. I'm all about experiences,
I know.
All right. So it's hard. I'm really just feeling overwhelmed. I've been working
There's
a
a lot to talk about.
Huh?
There
There's
is.
a lot to talk
lot
about.
to talk about. A
Um,
lot to talk about. A lot of my mind too.
What are you
I
overwhelmed with?
huh?
What are you overwhelmed with?
Oh, just gotta get ready for college. Gotta be working, get money.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on. It's that time of the year. There's a lot going on.
Oh yeah. And, honestly, this podcast is just a good way to just organize my mind, almost organize my thoughts.
You can relax. You can
Relax, exactly.
talk about really anything you
Unwind,
want.
Anything you want.
Yeah.
I college, bro. That shit's scary.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what I'm gonna do. I want to go for business, I think, but I don't know
Yeah.
where.
I plan on
And,
the same.
Do you guys have any idea?
I mean, I feel like, I've gone to a college counselor that I found really helpful. She just keeps me organized, I guess.
Yeah, no, I wish I had money too, but but it's sometimes you gotta take what
you
you
always
got.
got a shopper. She's so helpful. Anyways,
Anyways, where are you going to college?
I mean, I haven't really decided yet, but I've just honestly, it's just helped me stay organized, I guess.
Oh yeah.
And I know I was wicked stressed, but once you start applying and pressing those submit buttons,
Right.
it's gone a lot easier. I'm a lot less stressed.
So what are you guys do you guys have any idea what you're gonna want to do?
In life?
Just in life, yeah.
In life.
In life.
No, not really. I think that's the whole point of the podcast, isn't it?
No, I know.
The Lost Pod.
Trying to find ourselves.
I
have
mean,
no
I
idea.
somewhat have,
Find ourselves in the marathon that we're running right now.
He's definitely the most put together. He
Put
definitely has
together?
the best ideas.
Yeah.
On
I
the
feel
surface.
I'm definitely
When he
organized.
goes
I have a
home-
plan, but I feel it's the perfect plan, and I'm expecting it not to go perfectly to start.
Right.
Yeah,
There's definitely gonna be
that's the best plan.
there's definitely gonna be bumps in the road, but I have to prepare for that.
No, that's
life.
That's life. That's
Yeah.
exactly it.
It's life.
Oh no.
So what is the real goal of the podcast? What are you guys thinking you want to achieve,
Jackie?
really, with this?
So what I want to achieve, I want to be able to just talk to a bunch of people. Just expand what I know.
Mhm.
I mean, I thought it was a great way. I love talking to people. When I
does.
choose to talk to them, I hate talking to people that choose to talk to me. But when I actually want to talk to someone, if I ask or ask questions, I want to learn.
Yeah.
So and I think this is a great way. And really, I don't know what I want to do at all with my life. So just hearing from other people, hearing from other experiences, hearing. The only way you can find something out is if you learn it. So that's why really one of the main reasons why I want to make this.
Let me tell you, I'm very excited for some of our guests that we have
Yeah.
coming
Oh,
up. I'm
there's
very
big
excited.
plans,
We have
big
some
plans.
very different people.
That'll help us.
Everyone's different. in their
Yeah, they'll
own
help
way.
us stay centered, though.
Ooh.
Keep us on
You know
track.
what I mean? It's gonna be very different topics.
Yeah.
Different, some will be really funny for sure.
No, and it's
Yeah.
gonna be different also because they're not people that the viewers may already know.
They don't. No, the thing
it's
is
gonna
they don't
be
know.
people we know.
Exactly.
So it's gonna be almost we're trying to like show the viewers who they are, and then we're learning something about them too as we do it. So I think that's gonna be cool. It's gonna be different than what a normal kind of interview podcast.
I feel like the chemistry we'll have with them too will make it a lot better.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
At least for the first couple.
Oh, it's
with
gonna
like
be
the
good.
people we
And
really
they're all
know.
gonna be so unique. Like there's gonna be
Exactly.
like funny moments, like
Yeah.
serious moments. But I feel like that'll all help us like stay on
Definitely.
track.
Oh, and hopefully we can upgrade the situation right now where
The
we're
scenery.
sitting because
The scenery and
a little bit
everything.
crammed.
That's
Yeah.
a goal. I'll
Little
say
bit
it. That's a
crazy.
goal.
Definitely.
That's a goal.
If you guys can see, I don't know if you guys can see right now, but there's a trippy red poster in front of Cooper. Bought that one at Walmart for like $3 on a Black Friday sale. I was feeling pretty lucky right there.
What we got behind us, Jack? You wanna give us a quick tour.
got some Patriots. I've never watched Mandalorian, but we got a Mandalorian poster
He
too.
bought that. He literally
I bought that consciously.
It's a good purchase.
Yeah, I spent
Yeah.
money on that.
Do you guys have any other big goals for the podcast?
I had one. Oh, another thing with the guests, it will go from like just like random like our friends to
Yeah.
like maybe like we'd like it to be like business owners and like
Oh, yeah.
local people.
Yeah.
Like
people
that.
that
That'd
are
be interesting.
making some sort of difference in the community.
Yeah,
or,
definitely unique people.
yeah, unique people, exactly. People that we can take some lessons from. So it's gonna be good. It really is.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Yeah. Anyways,
I feel like a common goal I have. I like to like look at stuff like statistically almost.
Mhm.
So I'd like to see the viewership increase
Just by a little
yeah.
bit. Even.
just by a little bit.
just by a
A
little.
little bit in every episode. Start to catch some attention. I'm very excited though. I want people to like come up to me, be like, "Damn, I saw your podcast." Like
That'd be cool.
that
No,
shit-
that'd be cool.
That
That
shit's so
would
cool.
be
Like
cool.
that would be
That'd be really cool. Actually.
yeah. But besides that, I mean, we haven't really thought like deeply about our goals, but I guess it was an idea between you guys at first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just about
And honestly, this kind of stems from just like goals overall, not only in this podcast,
Mhm.
but just trying
Yeah.
to obviously find out what we want to do.
I feel
Uh,
like this is like something that's unique. It's creative.
yeah.
Like not a lot
No
of
one
people.
else is doing it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
No
Not a
one
lot
at
of people are
least.
doing it.
No one else that I know is doing it.
Not a single person.
I'm not really worried that.
Definitely no. There's never been something done like this ever in the
Yeah.
whole existence of time. So
Exactly.
we're really just pioneering this kind of audio film thing, you know.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
No, it is. Trust me.
No,
we're
but-
gonna get better too.
We will get better.
Oh,
We're gonna get a lot better.
It's already getting better.
Oh, it is.
No, it is.
I wish
I
they could see
literally
our
today, I
first,
did
our
not
first
understand-
trials. The first trials were
Oh,
ugly.
whew, those were rough. Today, I literally before walking in here, after work, did not know how to use this. I
Wow.
now know exactly how to use this.
Good. That's
Perfect.
good stuff.
That's awesome.
Perfect.
Credit Jack McCann for all the materials, though.
Yeah, this
Oh,
was
no, we're good.
this was not
This is
me and
great
Cooper
stuff.
at all. This
is
is
great
all
stuff,
Jack
yeah.
McCann.
Jack
No.
McCann's
It was a
leading-
team
leading in
effort.
the motivation.
I'm really just glad everyone was able to pitch in and join in, and it's all about the people that are speaking. It doesn't matter what we got in front of us.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
No, so just going on about like finding what we want in life. I kind of made it a point for me to try finding out like what do I want that I'll be satisfied with.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to work at a 9-to-5 job, right? That will it'll give me money, sure, but I don't want to work something that I feel like in the end of it, like So I'm gonna explain this a little bit more abstract. Think
Oh,
about
yeah.
it like a race almost. Okay.
Yep.
There's two races. One is the race to get a bunch of money, and the other is the race to feeling completed, feeling like I did something worthwhile. I don't want to finish the race to get a bunch of money before I finish the race to feel completed.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to be able to finish that race feeling completed, and then work hard enough to finish that second race of getting money.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a very important thing that's highlighted in my life, trying to find out. And I think this creation right here, this
Right.
is something that I want people to listen to, and I want people to feel like it at least made some sort of impact on them. At the bare minimum, it's in entertainment. I'm a goofy guy, so
Yeah.
so hopefully Hopefully they'll
Hey,
be
you had to
watching
try.
this.
We had to try.
We had to try. Give it a shot. You only get one shot. Don't miss the chance to blow.
Yeah.
I don't know how that I don't know how that goes. I'm gonna be honest.
I'd like to butt in like quickly about that though.
Oh no,
Right.
Because for me, I know we talked about how like I feel like I'm pretty organized and have
yeah.
like my future pretty set.
Mm-hmm.
And your guys are all over there, or not all over the place, but you haven't really thought
Oh no,
about
all
it.
That's
over
fair.
the
That's
place.
fair.
Oh,
Given
all
the
over the
name,
place.
The Lost Podcast.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But I feel like for me, when I think about like my future and after college, like in college, I'd like to have like an internship where I'd build off there, and moving past that, job wise, I know Jack was talking about like not wanting to have like the generic 9 to 5.
Yeah.
But like I want to have a job that I'm like excited to go to,
Right.
and not like
Yeah.
oh I have to wake up and like go to this job. I want to be excited to go to the job, and that's something that I feel like a lot of people only think about it as in like money, and I think of the generic path, and like my thoughts of success is being happy with what I'm doing in my life.
Yeah.
And less about like just like making the money and like grinding out the stuff, the hard stuff. Like I just really want to enjoy my life.
Jackie, do you think that's possible to be happy with your 9 to 5? Is there anything that's possible? At
Oh,
all,
it's very
in any
possi-
way. I think it
It's
is.
very possible. The thing is, it all depends case to case. And for me, what happiness would be for me in a job would be not working for a big corporation that just takes advantage of its employees and advantage of its
same.
consumers, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't want to do that. Obviously, if you break it down like that, then no one would want to do that. But still, there's plenty of jobs that people don't necessarily see the harm they're doing, but they still work it because they're getting a lot of money.
Yeah, totally.
I want a job that I can truly say I'm actually helping the world, changing the world in a better way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's plenty of things you can do that's 9 to 5 that would be very, very helpful. And I'm not saying the traditional 9 to 5 job, like, you got to work sometime during the day, and it's got to be somewhat consistent.
Right.
Yeah.
Like someone starting a business, they're not working 2-hour days. They're working 12-hour days.
It might be more.
Might
harder.
be more. So when I say I don't want to work a 9 to 5 job, or I want to make my own hours, that does not mean I'm lazy and I don't want to work. I want to work for something that I want to make. You know, I want to work for something that will actually contribute something more than just for the company.
Totally.
Just help other people.
Yeah.
That
What do you
makes
guys
sense.
view as a job? What do you guys think a job would be that you enjoy? I know like a lot of kids like growing up want to play sports and stuff. But like now we've kind of
Yeah,
realized
no,
like,
I do
that's,
know. I want to play sports.
that's not the reality anymore.
A
And
job
like,
I would like.
you have to move on. And I know it's like
You
there's
have-
not a lot of jobs that people
It
enjoy.
would simply just have to be some sort of business that I created. But what is that business? Hey, I have no idea.
Who knows?
That's why I'm lost.
That's why we're here. That's
Yeah.
literally
But
why
it
we're
would
here.
definitely have to be a business that
Yeah.
I like created. I thought of.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. It would be some sort of business, something of my creation.
Yeah.
And I know I'm gonna. You got to work for someone at one point in your life, because if you're not, then you're not gonna
Yeah.
know how to.
I mean, you are right now.
And I am right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, you gotta work
but
your way
like,
up.
you kind of gotta learn the ropes a little bit. But at one point, my goal is to be able to create something. In I like, this sounds cliche. I don't care about the money. I want to be able to create something for the pure fact that I'm only alive for however long I will be. I don't want to die only
Yeah.
doing something for someone else. Does
And
that make
something
sense?
that you don't enjoy.
Yeah, and something that I don't enjoy.
Totally.
Yeah. I have a question.
What's up?
Besides, like, something like a job or, like, college or something, what's something you really want to do? Like, a goal, just, like, not necessarily a fun goal, but, like, something like this.
Oh,
Yeah.
I want to get into real estate when I'm
Okay.
older. That would be cool.
That is a job, but
Yeah,
Well,
no, but, like,
it's not a job. Like investing in real estate.
Yeah,
More
yeah.
like-
no, like that.
Oh,
like,
I
that's
know
kind of
passive,
what I meant.
like
like-
investments and stuff.
yeah. Like I guess that is a job.
No, not
Definitely
really.
if you're like tending to the place, but more just like investing on
And watching
on
growth
land.
in something
Just,
that you put-
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think that's really interesting to me. I don't know. It'd just be a cool, easy way to make money. Too.
I feel like I'd really like to travel a lot.
Yeah, that's
Oh
yeah.
yeah, no, that's one of the
Where?
lists too.
But like, yeah. I
And
mean,
you-
it's hard.
It's
a lot,
it's
but-
funny. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, you hear all the old people that they're like, oh, if I could have done one thing when I was younger, it would be travel all over the world. And it's
Yeah.
just like, well, you could have done it.
Mhm.
You definitely could have done it. You just didn't do it because
Yeah.
you were too busy doing whatever.
It's hard to do. Also, it's
It is
expensive.
really hard to do, but you can really do. You can do it.
Mm-hmm.
I
You
mean,
can
you
make
say
it.
it's hard to do, and like it is for a lot of people, but like you could have spent that
Hey.
money, been in debt, and you're still like they're still old. They're
Yeah,
so old and they
yeah,
regret
exactly.
it. So wouldn't you rather be old and then not regret it?
No, and
Really?
I'm coming from a pretty big family where my parents aren't gonna pay for me to go travel. I'm gonna have to save my own
Yeah.
money.
Yeah, totally.
But I can definitely see myself being able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I think it really is a matter of who your parents are and like how much they tell you can actually do.
Yeah.
Being a product of like product of like how you grow up in your surroundings. People getting told that they have to save their money and they just have to work hard now because then they'll be able to relax or whatever later. I mean that's partly true, but
Yeah.
you should definitely just do what you want
I
when
feel
you're
like
younger.
I feel like parents have a big role on like the
Yeah,
decisions
exactly.
you'll make later in your life, even though they're not making the
Even
decisions.
just what they say.
No,
the
exactly.
Things they say, like the ideas they put
Like
in
who
your head
you
of
vote
stuff.
like
for,
even
or
it's
like-
down
Yeah,
to the
exactly.
subconsciously like
Yeah.
you're thinking differently than other people just because
Right.
your parents taught you certain ways, certain mannerisms,
Totally.
certain like things to do when you're like out and about or when you're talking to people. So
Mm-hmm.
and they have a big effect on
Yeah, like,
politics.
you'll
on-
be in someone's house and you'll just be like, "This is so different than my house."
Oh,
Yeah.
exactly.
But it's like you're like that. It's like
but
you're not embarrassed. You're
Everything-
just like confused.
No, I know.
You're
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah, totally.
what? I don't even.
It's all unique. Like every
Yeah.
person is different. Even,
no,
like,
and
if
it's
it doesn't
cool. Sometimes
appeal.
I'll go over people's houses and I'll be like, "This is different," but like honestly, this definitely functions better than my house. Like,
Yeah.
I wonder
Yeah.
what they're doing different than my parents, but
And
But to
there's
them,
so-
it's just normal.
It's all the little
Yeah,
things,
exactly.
honestly, that like I wouldn't notice that my parents do, but then you'd come over to my house and you'd be like, "That's different.
yeah,
I like
exactly.
that," or "I don't like that," but I wouldn't
Exactly.
know it because I take it for granted.
Even if I'm over for like 2 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like,
Totally.
oh, that's different. That would not happen. The 2
Totally.
minutes in my house.
Even if it's like taking your shoes off when you come inside.
yeah,
Like I noticed that all over the houses. Like even if you see the parents, if the parents are like not there or like up in their room instead of like out like like talking to you and stuff.
Yeah, I actually have a funny story.
Feel free
So
to tell.
I was over someone's house, and went to use the bathroom. I'm just gonna say the people that live in that house. There's 3 females and there's 1 male, the male being the dad. So I go to use the bathroom, and I leave that toilet seat up.
Yeah.
Literally 3 times before then, like all the last 3 times, I made a conscious effort to put it down. This one time caught me lacking. Didn't put it down.
Yep.
I walk back, whatever. The dad comes into the place I'm sitting, and he's just like, funny story. If I were my brother right now, I would be screaming at you because you left the toilet seat up. It's really just not nice to do that. But it's fine. Just like make sure you don't do it again. That caught me off guard. I was not.
See there.
I was like, I was taught because my mom and my sister always yelled about their toilet seat not being down, and I guess that if I were a girl, I would be mad too. But
that's the thing though.
it's like such a thing that because
That's
I
the
live in a house
difference,
with
yeah.
5 boys.
You
it's
You
such a
have
thing
2
I don't
sisters.
think about.
I have 1 brother.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
1 girl in my house, so like all the seats are usually up.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
just
Like,
don't think about
no
it.
big deal.
Exactly.
I
You
never
wouldn't
thought
even
about
think.
it.
You wouldn't even think about it
Never
like
thought
that.
about it.
Like, yeah.
Product
Exactly.
of your surrounding. Exactly. You don't
Mhm.
think about it because it really just comes down to like the minimal stuff.
Yeah. Totally.
Let's talk about entertainment, like the industry. I guess we're trying to go into a little bit.
Yeah. Expand upon.
Dabble our
expand
feet
upon.
in,
Yeah.
one could say.
Not trying to
I-
break new grounds, but
no,
just
I
trying
know.
to
We're not trying
test
to
it out.
break anything new, but at the same time, we're trying to create something that's our own.
Yeah.
But
definitely.
I've always found it so like fascinating that people like artists, musicians, people like those people can be some of the most successful people.
Yeah.
That, like kids look up to, even adults envy.
Mhm.
I've always found that so insane. What do you think makes those people different than
mean-
like the normal person that's working a normal business job?
Nothing.
Nothing.
What makes them different?
What makes them different?
from like your parents?
From exactly.
I feel like
They just got a little bit of luck. They
I
worked
get
they?
yes. There's a
harder
lot of
than
my
luck
mom
anything,
involved.
actually,
and they got a little bit of luck.
my mom wanted to go into SNL, but she moved to New York,
Yeah.
and she wanted to go into acting and theater and stuff. Not SNL, but her dream was to be on SNL, and she kind of just gave up. She was waitressing a lot, and then she's like, "No, I'm moving back home."
Yeah, that's.
I think
It's so much luck.
I think that story is a lot, or explains a lot of the differences between people
Right.
that like turn out successful.
I feel like luck plays a bigger
like,
role
almost
than people think.
probably over
But
half.
but actually,
But a lot of people also put in efforts.
well,
Well,
it's
no,
not
it takes
it's
both.
not even the
It
effort.
takes a lot of skill. Some people are popular on the internet.
I think it's not only the effort, it's the continuous grind. Even when people are telling you that you shouldn't be doing that, you should be doing
Yeah.
something else.
You should follow the generic.
Yeah,
9
you
to
should.
5.
Yeah, I think that's that different mindset about things, and that's why you see a bunch of rappers, you see a bunch of actors and stuff. They don't come from the most perfect homes, right?
Totally.
They don't come from like the most perfect families,
right.
but they were taught that they're different. They can do whatever they want because at the end of the day, this is their life,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that's what's different about them. That's what I think is different
Yeah.
about them.
No, like I agree. Like they do have. I'm not saying they don't work harder.
Yeah,
than
yeah.
most
Yeah.
people. They
Well,
do.
I don't even
But,
say
like,
they
take-
work harder. I think they just know that they have the potential, and some
I
people
feel like
don't.
a lot of people have the potential. It just doesn't work out.
But it's just knowing that you do. It's
Right.
it's the fact
Yeah.
that
Right.
you.
I mean, there's
You
a lot of
believe in
people
yourself.
that like put in the work. Like, for example, I don't want to be like all nerdy, but like FaZe Clan, like all those dudes have been playing, and like they've put so much
Right.
hours and effort into like the stuff that they're doing. That like
No,
it's-
yeah.
that's not luck. That's skill. That's like hard
Yeah.
work.
It's
yeah.
luck that they got like. It's luck
They got
that
noticed
they were
almost.
the
But they've,
ones like
like-
chosen, kind of like chosen to be like the most popular.
They've like earned it though.
Yeah, they
I
have.
feel like and
Take
like,
like Tom Brady though.
They-
If he didn't get in that game when the
yeah.
quarterback
He was a
got
third
injured,
string quarterback. Like if he
what would have
never
happened?
experienced
like
in
he
game-
worked as hard.
Yeah.
Maybe he worked a little
I
harder
think-
than
and that
the
happens
other
often.
quarterback.
That happens
Exactly.
more than you think.
I think when it comes to like content creators, especially like the FaZe Clan or whatever, definitely now, with social media and everything, there's a actual there. I think it's called the 3-person rule. I saw this. I forget where I saw it. It was on Instagram. I think Yes Theory.
I do not.
I feel like I've heard of it.
They're
wanna-
like a
you wanna
YouTube
explain?
channel. They just like do whatever they want. Pretty much is their whole channel.
Yep.
But it's the 3-person rule. It's if you know at least 3 people, or you can get in contact with anyone through 3 different people. So I could get into contact with Tom Brady through 3 different people, and I actually do. I could. I know a person that I work with, who their dad is works for or helped started. What's his brand called?
TB12.
TB12. He helped start it. He's part owner in it actually. So
Yeah, that's
I could
3-person.
go through them and I would know Tom Brady. And it's really interesting because at first it sounds like no, this is impossible. Like I don't know I don't know Barack Obama. I wouldn't be able to ever know Barack Obama.
Yeah.
But you think about it, it's just like one person,
Yeah.
and they must know at least another person that's a little bit closer. And even if it's not 3 people, 5
Eventually.
people down the line, you'll get that connection. So that going into that the content creation, one of the right people see it, then another person sees it that's like close to them,
Yeah.
and then it kind of just
It's
like
a chain. Yeah.
it gives it's the domino effect, and I think that just kind of highlights the not luck but the potential
The
that
blowing
you
up.
do have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying it's all luck. I'm just saying
Yeah,
luck
no.
does definitely
Yeah,
play a
definitely.
pretty big role in it.
Yeah, and it's a chain. I feel like
Yeah.
I'm just saying
If-
sometimes luck doesn't look like luck, or sometimes luck isn't actually luck when it does look like luck. It
Right.
could just be this effect
No, yeah, that's true.
of these unreasonable or these things that look like unreasonable outcomes actually happening.
totally.
So I thought that was really cool.
It's a combination of so many
Yeah,
things,
yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
Like, think about some of the channels or like even movies, shows
so,
that
like,
have come up.
Mr.
Like
Beast.
Mr. Beast.
Like
But,
that guy
I
started. That guy
watched-
started in his room like this one, and like said the same word like a million
Yeah.
times.
Didn't he
for
say
24
Logan
hours.
You
Paul
can probably
one
find
time?
that up.
100
You
times.
can probably
Yeah,
find
and
that right now.
Logan.
He eventually,
Logan,
he eventually
Logan.
blew up for
He was
just
the
saying it
original
over
Donda
and over
chant.
again.
Also, think about like a movie series like this might be a bad example, but like Star Wars, like
Mhm.
it's really good for most
so
people. But like
It's such a horrible, like, when you actually
but
look
when-
into
when-
it, it's such a horrible movie.
Aiden would be mad.
what?
No, it's a
Said
great
Aiden
movie.
would be
It's
mad.
so iconic.
I
But
disagree. I disagree. It's not a horrible movie. It's so unique.
No.
No, but what I'm saying is,
yeah,
if
yeah.
I was the creator, if it hasn't been created, then I created it and I wrote that script right now and I showed you.
Yeah, it's
you'd
all
be
about
like,
timing.
You'd be like,
This shit is
that's
whack.
so dumb.
This is whack.
You would too.
You could. Yeah.
No, that's what
You
I'm
might
saying.
like. You might like
It's
it.
weird
and
to
you might
imagine.
Hate it.
It's weird
That's
to
the exact
imagine
point.
it.
I might show Cooper,
Yeah.
one
But
of our
there's
other
no-
friends, and you, and Cooper might like it, and you and our other friend hates it.
Like,
and
it's
I'm
all
like,
about
all
time.
right,
And then you're
stop.
like, that's a bad idea. The
And
thing
throw it
is,
away.
there's probably so many of those people that come up with these great ideas, or like ideas that would spark like
Yeah.
nationally, but that they haven't.
It's literally out
No,
there.
exactly.
It's
And
totally-
This is going. This
It's
is
weird,
Going back
actually.
into the real estate kind of like thing. There's a YouTuber. His name's what's his name? He's a big real estate. Why can't I think of his name? Anyway, he started as soon as the 2008 like housing crisis happened. He started in 2009, I think, right when they were at the lowest peak.
Yep.
And that timing, that perfect timing, was just like good enough for him to like get enough money and then keep reinvesting. And now he's a millionaire just because he got into the market at the right time. Same thing with Star
Stock.
Wars.
Oh.
Same thing
I was
with
gonna say same with
with-
stocks. It's like
yeah, same thing
literally
with
all- it's the
everything.
same
It's
thing.
all
Totally.
about timing, like content creations. Mr. Beast wouldn't have blown up
Yeah.
12 years ago if YouTube was around, because that stuff wouldn't have been popular. It just would have been like, well, I guess it was it 12. Time goes fast because like
Yeah, he's young.
I remember
he is
when
very young still.
I
Mr. Beast?
remember when it
He's
was
probably
like
younger
3
than
year-
25.
I remember
Mhm.
I watched him like the year after he blew up. So it's like now that it's been like 6 years, it's like
And he's still so
and
popular.
he literally got 100 million in 4 days or something on views
Yeah.
on
It's-
his Squid Games. That
That's just crazy,
just
though.
insane.
Yeah.
Uh,
And it's
the
like,
amount of people that are willing to watch that too. I watched it. I'll be
watched
honest.
it,
I
too.
watched it. I actually went through it, and then I saw something, and I double back to rewatch it again,
Totally.
just to see, you know, like.
I mean, have you lived if you haven't watched
Yeah,
the
I
Mr. Beast Squid Game video?
Yeah, I know, come
got,
on.
like halfway through it. I haven't finished it. I'll probably finish it tonight now that we talked about it.
It's like, oh wait, I was rooting for that guy. Let me see that death one more time. I have to rewatch
Yeah,
it.
totally.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, it's just like.
And I feel like a lot of content, a lot of people that blow up don't copy each other but build off each other almost.
Yeah.
Like there are these like random challenges on YouTube and stuff that like wouldn't exist if people like piggybacked other people's ideas. So I feel like it's almost a community using each other to grow and like just keep building each other
Yeah.
up.
I mean, I hate to bring him up again, but literally Mr. Beast said Logan Paul like a million times or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, literally he said someone else's name like that
Yeah,
many times.
it's
just
and that helped
stupid.
him blow up.
And it's just so funny how some people like pay attention or are attracted to the most random things. Like speaking of like the Logan Paul and Jake Paul, like Logan Paul and Jake Paul are just two random people. A lot of people hate them now,
They're like,
but like
what are they? They're funny, I guess.
I guess like people found them funny, but like,
But, like,
anyone could
you're
really
funny.
do that. Yeah, it's just like surprising how like they blow up, and that's the part that's like maybe a little bit of luck. Why they
and
blow
timing, though.
up? Yeah,
And
and
literally luck is timing.
and timing. Yeah,
Or-
totally.
Yeah, luck is timing, I would say.
No, and kind of this is more like a historical kind of thing, but talking about like people building off other people, in the realm of art, like legitimate art,
Mhm.
Andy Warhol, he was like the first original postmodern artist,
Mhm.
and there were like plenty of people that came after him. He pioneered that, but that change in art alone completely changed the culture of the time.
Yeah.
It changed what happened in music. It changed what happened in politics. That shift it just shows how like
Totally.
how much one person can affect a whole entire generation.
Yeah.
And this is kind of a stretch of a comparison, but just take this kind of not like too extreme, but
As a grain of salt.
yeah, as a grain of salt. It's like how Steph Curry changed the NBA. Like he made it so shooting is like one of the number one things people do now when the big man was the dominator for the past.
Now there might
30
be
years.
someone that makes the NBA
So yeah, then
Yeah.
that would
there
not
might-
have made the NBA.
there might be something
great
else
point.
that might
That's
true. That's a great
change
point.
change completely.
Yeah.
And it's just because one person was creative enough to come up with one idea.
And like the game has changed so much that like that's, as Jack said, that's like the piggyback thing where like initially it was just like big men shooting layups. Like
Yeah.
rarely shooting a three. And now it's changed to like when like Damian Lillard's trying to hit a game winner instead of posting up, he's standing on the logo trying
when
to
there's
hit like
when
a
there's
step
30
back.
seconds left or 20 seconds left,
Yeah.
and he dribbles out 19 of those seconds instead of driving to the hoop.
Yeah. And these
Just
dunk
to shoot
contests
like a-
where like initially it would be like just like long jumps.
I mean,
or
50
stuff.
years ago, you literally might have been cut if you did that.
Yeah.
Straight up, they might have just cut
Yeah,
you.
they'd be
Like,
like,
you
if
would
you
be-
missed that shot, they'd be like, "What do you?"
They'd
do?
be like,
literally,
"Why would
what
you
do
do that?"
But the game has changed so much. Like people have piggybacked, and now there's crazy amount of great shooters. Like just the NBA is so different from how it used to be.
No, but that kind of shows like a bigger thing for people's potential. It's like
Mhm.
you can really find one small thing, like not in the NBA, but just in the world,
Mhm.
one small problem, right? Like there's plenty of problems going on. Like people talk about global warming all the time, or like
Mhm.
pollution. You can find literally one small thing.
Mhm.
Find the solution to that, and you can make a whole
Yeah.
entire change for a generation, right?
Totally.
Yeah.
So I just find that absolutely like insane.
Yeah.
That you could be such a big
And even if you're not
momentum
trying to
shifter.
be, or just like a small event that causes a chain reaction, like even like BLM, like the movements, like
Yeah,
all that stuff has caused like such a change, and like it's so talked about now, and I feel like everyone's talking about it, and like change has happened a lot,
Yeah.
and it's a lot more prevalent than it used to be. Even like when Martin Luther King was like
yeah.
in DC trying to start like movements and stuff.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to talk about in this first? Wrap it up a little bit.
No, I mean, like really, like why we made this podcast. We just want to make some sort of change
Yeah.
in our lives and try to finding out what we want to do.
Totally.
So,
I feel like this first episodes might have been a little short, but it's a good start.
yeah.
We'll plan to have more guests in the future.
And
Hopefully
probably
next.
Yeah,
there's
literally
going to be
next
so
time.
much more structure.
I like
There's
it. It's gonna be way more organized.
It'll-
so much better when we have one person we can specifically talk about.
Totally.
Then we have our own little things we can add. But like when there's actually one person that we can go in depth, and
Yeah.
learn
I feel
about.
like-
and,
Sorry, I feel like we literally like built chemistry on this. As I cut you off, we literally
Yeah,
like,
no,
built
I
chemistry
mean,
on this one.
I'm sure jerking you off under the table kind of helped a little bit. For me.
What?
But so
You're not cutting that out.
I'm not cutting that out. No, it's true.
What?
Anyways,
All right.
it's been a great first episode.
No, I've had
No,
fun.
it-
It's been fun.
Okay, so coming up next, we're gonna have Dean Marks on the channel.
You guys
on
Give him
probably-
a little intro. maybe.
episode. He's a very philosophical guy.
He's funny too.
He's funny.
Very
He's
funny.
a really funny guy. He's a thinker.
His-
That's how
Yeah.
I can explain him. He goes very in depth about everything.
His
and-
thoughts are very unique. He's really interested in that
he's
stuff.
a pioneer. Of
Yeah,
his
he is
thoughts.
very interesting.
He
Yeah,
no one like him. So
yeah.
you guys got to get ready for this man. So
Yeah, it's
We're gonna keep going with this. I'm excited. I'm excited to
Yeah,
see where
it's
this
been a
goes.
great first
this is gonna be a
episode.
journey. It's gonna be a journey.
Hey, it's
really.
gonna be a journey.
But,
it's gonna take off. I feel like it's only going up from here.
oh yeah,
Exactly.
It's a great first
exactly.
episode. Thank you guys for
Thank you.
watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.
We'll see you next time.
All right, sounds
All right,
good.
peace out.
Peace out.